Thank you, sir.
Yes. Carlos has quickly become one of the most consistent speakers and working forward to his goal at the end of the year of completing his Competent Communicators Manual. His charisma is always felt not only in his presence, but in his amazing words. When I asked him to send me his intro, if I didn't present this to you guys, it would be, belittling. But he stated this. It's amazing. The follower of Velez, husband of one, father of three, brother of four, church planner of 10, mentor of a few, friend to many, and servant to all. Thank you so much for serving us with your speech. I should tell you this title, my two favorite celebrations.
Yeah. Can you clap with me, please? Can you do this? This, like this? Celebrate the time. Come on. Wow. Celebrate the time. Come on. I know some of you cannot get involved, and that's the problem when we have a group with only one black person, but I'm sorry. As Paula Dean says, African American. I'm sorry. Why do you like to celebrate things? Why? I know one thing about celebration is that we celebrate the things we want to remember. Never heard anybody say, today, 3 years ago, was the day when I hit the base of my bed with my toes. Never heard that in my life. We only celebrate the things we want to remember because celebrations give us perspective and allow us to establish priorities in our lives. We only celebrate the things we value. And it's incredible to see how, in spite of what everybody says, we like to be celebrated. We enjoy to be celebrated. In my family, they know how to celebrate things. From a very early age, our birthday was a big deal. And you know what? I can remember when I was a little boy how my mother dedicated that September 16 of every single year to prepare a huge party for us, especially for me. And I love to celebrate my birthday. The day I was born, because my mother, my whole family did something remarkable for me every single year. My mom, when I was 2 or 3, came with this big cake. And then when I was 12 or 13, she continued with the cake. And then I became 22 or 23. She continued with the cake. And then I became 32 or 33, and she continued with the big cake. And she created such a great impression that even today, my wife and my 2 daughters, they enjoy celebrating my birthday. Not weird? They celebrate that, and they enjoy that. And let me tell you something. I love it. I love to celebrate the day I was born. And that's the first celebration that I enjoy the most in my life. To celebrate the day I was born. But there's a second celebration that I enjoy even more. Not only the day that I was born, but the day that I find out why. It was December 16, 1983. I was in a youth retreat. And I was in that retreat because I was, a couple of girls were in the retreat. And I knew they were feeling lonely. And it was my duty to celebrate with them. But that Friday night, Jesus knocked at the door of my heart. And I not only knew that I was alive, but I knew why. Nothing is better in life than walking, knowing the purpose of your life. Because you become a more effective person when you know why you're here. If you can go straight to the task God had placed into your hands and experience that joy, that happiness that doesn't have any comparison. You see, in the first years after I became a believer, I have a huge question for God. God, can you tell me, what is your plan for my life? And I know all of us have the same question. God, can you tell me, what is your plan for my life? And for a few years, I was struggling with that, but later in life, I find out that the reality is that it's not what is God's plan for my life, but it's my life for God's plan.
That's right.
You see, I'm not the center, I'm not the main character of this movie. He is. I'm just an extra that will be in that movie, I don't know, for 50, 60, 70 years, I don't know. But he doesn't have a beginning or an end. And it's so good to walk through life knowing that the purpose of my life is not to try to figure out what is his plan for me, but that my life is 100% for his will.
Amen.
That's amazing. And that allows you to celebrate every day. Because you are not the center of attention, it's God. And whatever they take you is his will. And wherever you go, there is a celebration. You know, it's good to celebrate your birthday. I love the cake. And the parties are awesome. But it's even better when we can celebrate why we are here. That not only gives you a party here, but in heaven too. Thank you.